what could be done to better utilize the patent system we have? I think start the process earlier. It's inevitably a long process from the time when an idea is conceived to when it's actually practically applied and generating revenues and benefiting the economy and benefiting the users of the innovation. Typically anything up to 10 years, pharmaceuticals even longer. And there's two ways we can shorten that. One is by improving the efficiency of the patent offices, and that's a challenge that maybe I'm not going to attempt to tackle right now, but there's plenty of noble efforts being made to do that. But in the meantime, what I'm saying is that prior to publication, when it's still unknown and it's still a secret, there's still ways that we can bring people together and facilitate collaboration. And in a way, if you distill all the other things that we're doing, I'd say that's the core thing we're trying to do, is to enable owners of secret information to be able to communicate with each other, or at least have the opportunity to communicate with each other. We're not making them disclose it, we're not forcing open disclosure, we're simply letting them know that someone else exists and enable them to communicate. At the core of it is very simple, but I think its economic implications could be profound. We take 4 or 5 years off the delay in getting innovation out and applied. It allows potential marketing partners or potential financing partners to know that something exists and go in and find it. It also avoids the problem of reinventing over and over again the same innovations. I mentioned before the statistic from Lord Sainsbury in the Sainsbury report for the British government on innovation. And I think one very interesting statistic of that was that 30% of all R&D activity is simply rediscovering, reinventing something that's already been invented somewhere else, often even in their own organization. And when you look at the global figures for research and development, it's about $800–900 billion a year. So 30% of that, and by the way, the 30% is fairly conservative. I've mentioned these figures to some large companies, and they say, just 30% is more like 50 or 60. Well, let's say 30% for now. If we can simply avoid that continual repeated reinvention, then that's saving about $250 billion right there and then, every year. That's significant savings, just simply by allowing people to know what is currently secret. I'll correct that statement. Not even know what's currently secret, but have the opportunity to get in contact with someone who has something that may be what you need and avoid the need to have to reinvent it.